to a brand new YouTube video. It has been a while, I know, I'm sorry. In this video I will make an honest comparison between 3 recovery tools often used by cyclists and other athletes. I will make an honest comparison between the foam roller, the massage gun from Hypervolt, or the Hypervolt from Hyperice, sorry, and the NORMATEC recovery boots. Up front, I'm not sponsored by any of the companies mentioned in this video. I'll just make an honest comparison for you cyclists and other athletes. I will first go over the products at themselves, explain them a little bit, then I will list the pros and cons, make a comparison, and see at the end which fits you the best. Let's go! Well, first of all, first up, the foam roller. This is a pretty standard model, just really flat. You have different variations with larger spikes, flat surfaces, all that kind of crazy torture material. This is a pretty standard one. This is from Blackroll, but you have ones from Rogue, you have these short ones, you have longer ones that are I think 60 centimeters, whatever. The standard one fits fine. I think the one with the largest spikes is too intensive and way too painful to use. So yeah, let's go over the pros and cons of this product to use as recovery tool for cycling. What are the pros of the foam roller? Basically, it's the cheapest of the 3. It's definitely the cheapest of the 3. You have a lot of different variations. As I mentioned, with the spikes, with the flat surfaces, the length or the length of the product you can choose. It's just what fits you the best, basically. To me, it's also very easy to transport. It's not too big. You can easily attach it on your backpack or something with a stringer to carry it with you wherever you're going. Plus, I think it's a versatile product. You can use it to mobilize your own back, to get into thoracic extension like this. You can even use it as a balance thing. I don't know if you see this. Exercises like this for ankle stability, that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's a versatile product. It's normally, if you buy it from the right companies, it's a really sturdy product. It goes a long time. It tends to basically not break down, I think, unless you park a car or something on it. So yeah, it's pretty good option for recovery. All right, that were the pros of the foam roller. Now, what are the contras or the more negative or whatever? Well, basically it's painful. It's painful to use, not always, but a lot of the times it's really painful because you're pressing your muscle onto this hard kind of thing with your body weight. So yeah, obviously that's going to be painful. The other thing with the foam roller is it can be sometimes difficult getting into position and trying to use it correctly or target the right muscle. So that is because you're moving your own body basically around the foam roller to target the area that you want to target. And I definitely think that people who use the foam roller often find it difficult sometimes to get into the right position. And the last thing for the foam roller is that sometimes by using it, you can maybe mask the real injury that is going on, and you might be pressing on for way too long, and you may be severing your injury itself. So it can mask the real problem. So I would definitely suggest visiting physical therapist or massage therapist at a regular basis. That was a foam roller. Onto the Hyperice. Hypervolt from Hyperice, a massage gun. You have different variations of them, you have different brands. I just have experience with this one from Hyperice. To me, it has been a very good device for self-recovery. You can use it on different spots at your body. I think it's a little bit more easy to work with than foam roll. Last but not least, the recovery boots from NORMATEC. NORMATEC is also under hyperice, same which was a Hypervolt, the massage gun from. It's a recovery boot. It covers the whole leg. You have different variations again for the arm, also I think for the limb. This one is for the legs, for the cyclists. So it's basically a pressure tool that combines directional pressure with small electrostimulation to stimulate the blood flow and circulation in the muscles to again aid recovery. So yeah, let's compare these three products and then we'll see which one is the best. Alright, on to the next one, the Hypervolt from Hyperice, the massage gun. It comes in this box kind of thing. As I mentioned, you have different heads that you can use. The bolting, this one, the one that I never use. As you can see, it's still in the box. And we have this one. This one is basically made for the spine, but I basically never ever use this one. This is pure torture. So yeah, I basically only use this thing. You can attach the attachment by just screwing it in a little bit, just like this. Then it's perfectly fit. It has 3 intensities. It has an on-off button here, battery life over there, and 3 intensities. That's the first intensity, second light, third light, and back off. Now onto the pros of the Hypervolt. What I like a lot about the Hypervolt is that you still have the different heads. I think certain kind of people may like another kind of attachment to get it in different kind of places, muscles. That's definitely a pro for me. What is another pro? You have 3 different variations, so that's very good to make the effect stronger. You still have 2 levels extra on the machine, so that's good that you can vary a little bit with intensity. What I think is the biggest plus of this machine is that you can treat a whole muscle, you can treat a whole region, but you can also treat one spot, put it on there, and let the machine do the work for you. That's the biggest pro for me. With the foam roller, you need to roll over it, put energy in it, bring your body into different kind of strange positions, and with this, just put it on the place where you have pain or a tightness or a trigger point or whatever. Put it on and let the machine do the work for you. That is for me the biggest pro about the massage gun, the Hypervolt. Now, what are the more negative points about the Hypervolt or a massage gun in general? Definitely it's more expensive than a foam roller, especially if you go for the I think better brands out there. That is another contra. I think you need to buy one of the better brands out there. Why? Because I know the more cheaper brands, I hear from patients also, they have them to treat themselves at home, and they tell me that the cheaper ones tend to break down faster. The machine just gives out, and also the cheaper ones, the battery life is not so perfect, and also the power from the machine is less than the better brands. If you push really hard on it, it tends to stop because the torque is not strong enough. So if you're doubting about buying a massage gun, definitely don't be afraid to put some money in it, because the better quality will be worth it at in the long term. Yeah. Alright, the last one, third one, the NORMATEC recovery boots, also from Hyperice, the same company that makes the Hypervolt massage gun. These are the recovery boots. I use them pretty intensively in combination with my cycling training. I was prepping for the Maratona in the Dolomites, all went perfectly. But I definitely believe that these things help me a lot with coping with training intensity, the hard work, keeping the muscles recovered, keeping the blood flow and the circulation well. What are the pros of these things? Well, definitely they are a whole leg recovery tool. You have the complete boot. It covers the whole leg from the foot up to the quadriceps. Basically what it does, it combines directional pressure with superficial electrostimulation. What do I mean with directional pressure? This device, this machine, starts by building up pressure at the foot, then building it up towards the lower leg, the knee, upper leg, the quadriceps, and then releases the pressure. What this does is it stimulates the blood flow and circulation of all the kind of bad things like lactic acid. What this directional pressure does is it stimulates the circulation and blood flow from all kind of afvalstoffen in nails. Waste products. What this directional pressure does, it stimulates the circulation and blood flow from all kind of waste products towards your heart. So I think the combination of the directional pressure with the superficial electrostimulation is pretty good. I think in the first versions of the product you only had the pressure, but now they've added the superficial electrostimulation. When you're in this machine, you can really feel your legs just tingling a little bit and contracting, making small contractions. Those small contractions help with stimulation of the blood flow and the circulation, and basically the exclusion of waste products out of your muscles. Different variations as well, as I said, for the arm, volleyballer, tenniser, padel player, whatever. You also have variations of that, so that's really good. Yeah, that's basically it. I think it's a great product. I have one really good advantage, and that is I've shut it off. I'm sorry. The one advantage that I have that I think is really useful, because I'm a really big fan of naps and power naps, and you can basically set a timer on this. You probably can't see it. But I can set a timer of 10 minutes up to 1 hour 30. Take a nap, enjoy, you need the correct fit. I don't know if NORMATEC has sizes in these boots. But what I think is the most important is that you get the correct fit of boots. Ankle, you don't want to pressure off any arteries or veins or nerves. What are the disadvantages of NORMATEC recovery boots? Up front, they are the most expensive ones of the three, of the foam roller, of the massage gun. It's the most expensive, for sure. I think it's also more difficult to transport on a race day or a game day or a training stage or whatever. I think the foam roller and the massage gun are way easier to transport than the recovery boots. You can't really target one specific spot. If you want to target one specific trigger point or one specific knot in a muscle, you can't really do that with this. You would have a burn or a wound on your skin, superficial or something. I think this can really be extra painful. So in that kind of scenario, you basically want a foam roller, or I think a massage gun is perfect to work around the injury. That's just one minor disadvantage of the NORMATEC boots. Honestly, if you stick till the end of this video, really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Leave a comment below. What are your thoughts? What is your favorite recovery tool? And I promise that I will see you back in the next video a little bit more sooner than this one. So yeah, bye bye.